Hello, my friend. How are you? It's Pat Sloan here, and it's Friday. Yes, never ending, the wonderful Fridays. So, we have our topic of the day, which is cheer. Cheer goes with the socialite block, and I thought, cheer. I'm using words that go with the different sew alongs because they will let us sort of embrace that word for the day. We have a block, we have the word, we have a topic all rolled in one. So cheer. Cheer could be cheerful. It could be like Cheers, the bar. I love that show. I just love that show. Everybody knows your name, right? It's awesome. You probably have a place like that, a local place where you go in and they know who you are. Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling, isn't it? So today for cheer, for our topic, I want you to tell me about a cheerful spot in your home. What makes you feel good? Where in your home do you go to sit? We did this earlier on during the pandemic that I wanted you to create a cozy spot for you to sit. And then we did that again with the current sew along, the Block Wednesday, to be sure you have that spot. And that spot can change. You might have it in one room in the summer, and in the winter there's another place you like to sit or you like to feel good, or just as a cozy spot. It might be your kitchen table, it might be a special chair sitting out on your sun porch. But tell me about your cozy spot, your cheerful spot. What's cheerful? And if you have that spot and it's a mess, clean it up today. That'll be your to-do list, or at least go sit and enjoy your cheerful spot. So tell me. It's an easy one. This is an easy assignment. And December is going to be like that. We want to have an easy flow for December, because I think it's going to be a hard month on a lot of levels for everybody. So we don't want to have extra work, but we want to be keeping our moods uplifted. At least I do. I want to do everything I can to stay cheerful, right, for our day. So what's the cheerful block? I'm doing the socialites sew along with Fat Quarter Shop, and I am using my Morrison Park. So I've got the gold, or as some of you call it, the orange. It's gold to me. It doesn't look orange to me, but some of you, it's cheddar yellow. If you know classic colors of fabric, the cheddar yellow is classic in fabric, in old quilts. So that's what it is. Here it is. Here's the cheer block. Now I do have enough blocks to play around with. Now I have not done that yet because they are assigning the blocks sort of all over that layout, and I am going by that layout. So if you are also using Morrison Park, you can see the colors that I give you on the layout. They're all pretty much in that same place. But let's just see on the table here, because it's fun to see them all together. Lots and lots. We've got quite a few. And this sew along goes on for quite a bit longer. This is a good size quilt. If you have not started yet, you can still start. You can jump in. Here's today's cheer. Nice. I kind of like that with the pink. Pink and yellow. Yeah, pink and cheddar yellow for orange for you people. Looks great with the navy. So these are all going to be in different places in that layout, and I am going to put them up on my design wall soon so that I can take a look at it and see how they're going. The color placement we'd already kind of figured out when we did that coloration of the diagram, so I don't really need to know that part, but they look so much different when you have them in real fabric. So that's the exciting part. I got to do that. All right, what do I got else today? So this is, yes, it is UFO Friday. And I decided to go count how many quilts I have to do binding on. Okay, so here's the tally. I have 13 quilts that need binding, which is always better than my 800 I always tell you I need. I have, and then I have one panel, the Paris panel, that I want to get finished quilted. Now I'm not going to bind all those quilts by the end of the year, but I could if I really wanted to. I probably could. If I did one every night, that's 20, even if it took 2 days to cut the bindings and then put it on the next day, you know, maybe I could do all those by the end of the year. It's not a goal of mine though. That's not a goal. Some of them. I do want to get the Paris quilted and binding on it because I started it this year. I want the things done this year to all get binding. Now, I didn't do that count. But what I did do was get my binding from my dear Jane in. So let's take a look at this. Excitement, excitement. Move this over here a minute. All right, so here's the dear Jane again. I didn't hang it up. I would just hold it for you. The one where I had the amount of blocks that I had made plus the alphabet, which is a free alphabet on my website. So I did that. Now I wanted to have a dark binding. And I thought about a stripe, and I had used my charcoal from Bonnie Lane right here. And that's what I planned to use. But then I thought, well, what if I could find a stripe? So this is what I found. Let me just lay this down here. I found this stripe. Ta-da! And so it's an angled stripe, which is super cool. And I am going to lay it here and pull the camera down. So what do you think? Do you like that as a binding? I'm kind of liking it because it's gray and black, and so the gray picks up on there with the Bonnie Lane gray. Gives it a little bit more pizzazz. I'm just obsessed with stripes for binding. Just obsessed. I love them. I love them. So I think I'm gonna. So that might be one I do by the end of the year. I have to go count the ones I finished. The ones that I made this year. That one. Did I set the top this year? I got it quilted this year. I know the quilting was done, but maybe not. Yeah, I think it was. I had to go back and look. It was way earlier in the year if it was, which seems like a million years ago, doesn't it? A million gazillion years ago was January. That's like, or then again, it could be just yesterday. All right, so jelly roll tactics. I did 2 blocks and have them done correctly. So I did one with the pink. I wanted to do pink today, and the paisley in the pink and red. So I have 2 more to add to my collection. And I want to show you how I'm laying this out. I've got 2 rolling cards, my rolling assistants here. I have 2 of them. Let me just bring the other one, grab it, the other one around. Oh my God, I've got traffic jam. Okay, here we go. So on this one, I have laid out here you are. I have laid out all of the blocks in the top for the jelly roll. And this is the ripple. So you can get it at the project page, or you can link here, because today we have a blog post for this video. So you can, down below, you can get a link to that. But in here, I put the pieces that are cut for, I cut like 10. And then now I can just pick them up out of here. And then below are the ones that are finished, plus the extra strips, plus I'm cutting these off. This is what's left from the strip. When you make 1 block, let me pick it up. When you make 1 block, this amount is left off that jelly roll. So I'm saving these because what I'm thinking is to do a binding with all of these pieces for this quilt. So I will need more, but I can intersperse and cut chunks, and then like I'll cut up the extra ones and cut up these and make sort of a scrappy, there's the word, make a scrappy binding. I haven't done a scrappy binding in a long time, so I am thinking that would be fun. So I'm saving these because I don't want to put them side by side. I want to put the smaller one in a bigger chunk, a smaller one in a bigger chunk, and I'll probably have to go into my Morrison Park fabric that's not from the jelly roll, because there won't be enough. And put in some stripes, or I could just alternate them with the stripes. I could just do those chunks and stripe because I have the stripe. So that is another tactic I have for the jelly roll. So I thought I'm going to clean this out. So I've got 2 cart drawers devoted. And if you love these carts, I have a link below. I've got 3 of them in my studio that I work with. gonna just move that guy over there. All right, so now I want to say big thank you. I had some lovely cards come in, and I want to show you so that you know they came. And this one is it from Linda? Yes. It says, do what you love who you are. Isn't that beautiful? It's going to go up in my living room. I have a whole top of my credenza filled with cards. You can see what it looks like. It's so lovely. So I'm going to add my Christmas cards on there. I'm just going to fill the whole top of it for this year. I think it's a great memory. Then the other is Elaine, which all of you that are on the chat know Elaine. She's there every day for the chat when this runs premiere, and we have the chat available. So Elaine sent a Christmas card. Isn't that cute? Look at those guys. The penguin. Love him. And she sent me some snacks. So I had to break into these, Elaine. The hot cocoa kisses. Oh my goodness. Whoops, I just dropped one. So these are like definitely like with the peppermint and the hot cocoa ones together. Yes. They're yummy. And they're cute. They got like little dots on them. She sent me some other chocolates. So these are the snack chat for the day. I just can't get out and get my own snacks. So like I love that you sent me some. And then she sent me some cute socks with more penguins. Look. So lovely. And some adorable tea towels that I will definitely be using. Super nice. So I appreciate all of you so much. All of this wonderful friendship. It's just fabulous. I just can't tell you what it means to me to be able to come on here every day. I mean, this is a crazy amount of videoing I'm doing like every day. And I love it. I think it's great. And I'm hoping you enjoy it. If you have friends that you think would like this, and that are quilting friends, I'd love for you to share the video links over in your communities. Ask them to join in, because the more the merrier. Yeah, I hope that it's a bit uplifting. I hope it's a bit helpful to, be able to find a routine. Routine is a good word, right? We all need a little bit of routine nowadays. All right, my friend, the links are below for you to go and print your cheer socialite block. And if you haven't started, jump in. I'm doing all mine with my Morrison Park. This is like a Morrison Park crazy. I'm going to have a lovely collection of quilts made up with them. Oh, plus we still have this kit, and the other kit, I think there's a couple left, but we only, this is the second kit that we made, and the seasons kit, and so you can still get that one. There's still some. So I'll link you below to that. It is super fun because it uses a lot of the different fabrics, but then has that pop of red to keep it sort of cohesive for the quilt. All right. Thank you for using my links. Greg and I really, really appreciate that. We love you. Mwah. See you online.